Hello Internet, it's Zeg. I'm back for another attempt into the Reach, this time with this Rusting Hulk squad, which doesn't seem like it's going to be easy. Damage output is not high from the attacks, it's all about the smoke apparently. But maybe that will turn out better than it first appears? Don't know. Because, you know, I was kind of hoping for the FDL effect where the second ship is well easy. Good old engine ship. Ah, okay, so difficulty does scale depending on the order, so you can actually start wherever you want, in theory. Yeah, let's just start from Archive again. Okay, so we've got an easy mission for Power Grid, and then 2 Power Grid down the end and 1 over there. Well, that's quite a boring selection. Technical palette. His shield will block damage and any negative effects. Any direct damage will remove the shield. Non-damaging negative effects will have no effect. Non-damaging negative effects will have no effect. Okay. It's garbage day, and the Vec are here right on time. Okay, so you have the passive for the smoke that deals damage, which presumably applies to all smoke. Your attack fires smoke out the back of you. Your attack jumps over and fires smoke, and this guy is just for pushing dudes around, which isn't very helpful. But the important thing to remember is smoke also cancels attacks. Well, there's not really any way to deal with this apart from just shooting it, I suppose. Which means I'm probably already out of position. Yes, because this guy can't actually get close enough to... Yes, so we're already going to take damage on the first turn before I've even actually had a chance to gain this health back. So that's a mighty fine start. Unless I can set up something ingenious, but I don't think I can. Well, let's let that guy shoot that building because it's further away. And you just sort of come over here and vaguely try and block some stuff off, I guess. Bad first turn. So I can maybe move here and shove that dude into the smoke. Use the rockets to shoot this guy, I guess. Well, that's not actually going to help though, is it? No, I need to use the airplane to smoke him first, at least. And then the rockets can just shoot him again, I suppose. Oh, well, thank you for moving into a location that I can easily kill you. And you as well. Maybe that's the trick for the repulsion mech. Just let him draw all the enemies in and then just stand there and shove them away. He is going to take more damage next turn though. Oh, maybe I can actually do something stupid, like if I run this dude up here and just shoot over here, I can create smoke on that emergence square. What a waste of ammo. Unfortunately, the electric smoke happens afterwards, apparently. Okay, so you're attacking the shield, that's irrelevant, so you're the only one I need to worry about, and obviously moving this dude out of the way. And I can't even really do anything else, so... so I guess it's fine. Oh no, wait, I can actually... if I hit this guy into that other dude, I can kill one more. Can't quite reach to get your shot off. So we only lost one health and got one back, so I guess that's fine. Not the best. Tidal waves. Kill at least 7 enemies, protect the combat. See, killing 7 enemies might be a struggle with this squad. But I just want the grid. And maybe, well, if the tidal waves count as kills, then that'll probably be okay, right? An offshore volcano is causing tidal waves along the coast and may help wash away the veterans in the area. Well, yeah, let's hope so. That power plant is very exposed. Marked tiles will turn to water at the start of the enemy turn. But all my mechs actually can totally walk in water. And it says they will just turn to water, it doesn't say it will do damage. And a time pod as well. Well, this is already not a great starting arrangement. These guys all definitely can stand in water, can't they? Yes, okay. So if we send you maybe here and rocket that guy, then this guy can move. Well, he can't really do much. And then the plane can just jump over this dude. well, we may as well get the pod. Temporal Rescue Craft has been... Did that say Temporal Rescue Craft has been rescued? I think that's what that said. Let's just see if this guy doesn't immediately die. I'm hoping not. No, yep, he just ends up in the water. It's fine. Okay, so that guy's going to die. That's perfectly alright. So we could do shooting this dude, but also this guy needs attacking, so I think I have to do aircraft first. Move this guy across to shoot this. Then it is environment first, then enemy action, so the coal power plants is still fine. That's perfectly alright. I guess I kind of need these enemies to spawn, because I need the kills. So I guess just move like one square closer. Okay, so the tides definitely count as kills. I need to kill 2 of these guys this turn, ideally. That's probably going to be difficult. Especially since we're all kinds of blocked off. So I can kill that beat with a missile, that guy will die, that'll give me 2, and then we just have to worry about this dude, who I can probably ship out of the way. Oh right, yeah, you can't attack from smoke, can you? Well, that's annoying. How many moves does this guy have for? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he just can't reach, and he's flying as well, so it doesn't actually help. Yeah, I guess I've screwed up again. We're going to take another bit of grid damage and gain it back at the end of the game, end of the level. More terrible positioning. There's no way I can actually just shove this guy, is there? No, because smoke won't do it. Well, screw it, I guess. Get that grid back again. What do we get from the pond? A dude. Mech can move through enemy units, so that might be useful to put him in the shoving bot. And a reactor. Okay. So shield self isn't bad if you're going to continue using this bot for distraction. What else do we have? You don't have anything, you can get 1. Oh, and I forgot he already starts with 1 extra, so we can get 1 extra damage from our smoke jump. Or double attack. Hmm. Yeah, let's go with the double attack. That seems like that might be a useful idea. If not for just getting out more smoke all over the damn place. Although, I don't know if it generates smoke if it's not actually hitting an enemy. That would be a question to see. Okay, I guess we just try and push through this one and, well, either of those and this one and then one of those two. Destroy the dam in the battle with less than 4. Defend the tanks. Well, this one is probably better. Although there's this one city on the other side of where the dam goes that's probably going to suck. Maybe I can just put smoke in front of it or something. Okay, so we need to kill this dude fairly quickly, ideally. So we can use this guy to shove this dude out of his attack, that'll be fine. We could use the rockets to kill that guy, and then the jet can cancel that dude's attack, and I'll have to worry about the dam next turn, I guess. Even though there'll be even more enemies next turn. Would there be any way useful to deploy the smoke from this guy's rocket attack? I can fire it from here, put it there, that's not that helpful. Fire it from here and put it on him. And that's really the only options. Let's try and block a spawn, I guess. Yes, you can double smoke. So I guess I won't block the spawn, but I'll at least put the smoke on it. That doesn't actually help though, because the electric happens before the spawns. Well, I can at least get one kill from destroying the dam on this turn. Not sure how helpful that's going to be. And I have to hit it with the rockets, don't I? Because this guy can only attack if he jumps over a thing. This guy doesn't actually attack. And also the dam has 2 health, so the rockets have to do that. And then we'll use this guy to push him onto there, and smoke that guy in some other square. I wonder if I could just let them. I could just let the bug attack it, but that's only does 1 hit, so that's not going to be enough, really. Where do we want the smoke to go? probably doesn't matter out of these choices. Okay, what can we do? Well, I'd probably like to get the jet to where this dude is, so he can kill that and just smoke those 2 squares. Push guy could just knock that dude back, and then the rockets can shoot this guy, I suppose. Oh, wait, yep, that's a smoke square, isn't it? I keep forgetting my own smoke screws my attacks. It's actually not very helpful. Okay, so push guy can push that, rocket guy can kill this, and then the smoke plane can do its thing. Can rocket guy even attack that? I'm not sure he can. Unless I kind of need to move people in a different order, but that's going to be too difficult. So what if I just push that guy off his attack? Wait, he's not even attacking that city, he's attacking that square. It's this dude that's attacking the city. So I can just move out of the way of that. Or just push him into the smoke. That might also be an option. Push him into the smoke, rocket that guy, airplane this dude. No, wait, gotta get out of the water as well. Block 2 spawns will take 2 damage, but it's fine, I'm still way below the 4. Okay, don't even need to worry about it. No, except it'd probably be a good idea not to actually cause any more damage. Good, got through that one safely. Retrospect Park. That's not a word. Park. Defend the satellite launchers. It's a 2-star defense mission. We've been planning to launch these satellites for quite some time. I hope your mechs can keep the Vex from sabotaging our efforts. Well, considering the Vex spawn directly adjacent to the satellite launch, that's probably going to be quite difficult to pull off. Unless I just surround the entire area with smoke. That could potentially work. So, what can we do on this first turn? Probably gonna have to smoke that guy. Use the rocket to kill off that dude. And then everything else at that point is irrelevant. question is, do I want to smoke both those squares? Because if I smoke that second square, it's a square that I can no longer attack from. And it may be important to be able to attack this square in case someone tries to attack this satellite launch. I guess we can just block a spawn. That's fine. Okay, the first rocket is about to fly away and presumably do a whole bunch of damage to these surrounding squares. NPC actions happen after enemy actions. Okay, so after the enemy's attack, that's when that rocket goes. So if I can shove this dude into that, that would be good. This guy we just need to hit, I guess. So if I move him up here, shove him into that. Fly the jet over to here, maybe, and then jump over that guy. That would cancel its attack, and then this dude could potentially sit here and fire onto that, presuming the smoke doesn't do damage to buildings. Well, the smoke appears to go into the buildings. I may as well smoke them both, I suppose. Okay, that's quite a lot of bees. So we put you in here, shove that guy and that guy out of the way. That negates their attacks. And also makes that guy miss, and we only have to worry about that one. I might just sacrifice one hit point on the rocket mech so I can put the smoke onto that guy whilst shooting that dude. Actually, I can just smoke this guy as well. Okay, let's see if we can get out of this. Well, there's only one guy that's actually attacking a city, so that's easy enough to deal with. Can I get any extra kills? I can kill that guy with the rocket attack if I move onto the other silo. This guy's on fire, but he's also going to get rocketed. So that's fine. And then, well, that guy's just going to survive, I guess. Good. Success. Oh, +1 mech reactor, always helpful. Well, I guess you get your self-shield after all. Alright, Scorpion Leader. Oh, that's not a bad map layout by the looks of it. So, Scorpion Leader, what do you have? Web all part targets. Deal massive damage to adjacent squares. It does 2 damage in every direction. So I could double smoke those two. That would put my jet quite a way out of the battle. Shove this guy back and get a shield, and then just rocket him for some extra damage, I guess. So like I can shove him into the water, but of course because it's a boss enemy it's massive, so that doesn't actually do it any harm. Could also block a spawn. Yeah, let's do that. No, okay, falling into the water does cancel its attack, so remember that for future reference. So what can you do? Well, you could shove that guy off again and force him to kill his own... I assume he always goes first, yes. Cancel this dude's attack. And, you know, kill it. Same thing. And now we don't want to cancel this guy's attack, because it'll actually do damage to his friend. Or I could just kill his friend and get smoke out. Or I could just stay here and continue blocking this spawn and repair. Or I could go down here, shoot him to bump him into that guy, which would also do damage. That's probably not a bad idea. It's getting a bit... I'm shoving my units into this corner, which is not the greatest. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so obvious question, does the shield absorb all damage? Looks like it does. Okay, so we need to free this dude so he can run up here and save them. Because, yep, I've definitely overextended into the corner quite a lot. And that means we're pretty much incapable of stopping that dude. So we're going to take grid damage again. Unless I get a resist. Maybe I'll get a resist. And, well, I guess you're just going to have to kill this buffing guy. Come on, buildings, get a resist. Nope. Disappointing. Well, they're both trying to attack the pushing mech, so that's going to lead to at least one bit of damage if I don't do anything about it. But is that really a problem? Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that. This artillery does still push things. Safe. Not great, but safe. Got the perfect island. Oh, I get bonus. What do I get? Science class weapon fires a projectile that flies acids and pushes, so that would actually make my science mech able to do something, and it's free on power. Okay, one extra reset turn every battle. Well, I've never really used one of those yet, which I probably should have a couple of times at some point. And just get some grid. I think we probably have to go with the acid projector. Alright, what have we got for rep? Deploy a shield tank that can give shield to allies. Interesting. For 2 power though. People get a shield after taking damage, that's just passive. One move if they start adjacent. Grappling hook. Cause and power, and we can also donate this guy. What do I have on slots? You still have a slot free, but everyone else is full. Well, we could use the kickoff boosters, because they are free and passive and cheap. And then maybe buy 2 reactor. And maybe get rid of this guy and get 1 grid back. Okay. So who do we want to put the reactor on? These 2 points of reactor. So we could get extra damage and just make this jet like quite powerful. Increase the artillery damage to 3. I mean, obviously spending 3 points to get the smoke generator up another level would be fairly ridiculous. Points into that to get shield friendly. Yeah, I think we just make the jet way more powerful. Or we could give them health and movement. Well, yeah, that's probably not worth it. Fuck it, let's just go all in on jet. Alright, Island 2. Let's see how this goes. Cataclysm. We've got a high threat. Destroy 2 mountains mission. Ugh. Those ones have always screwed me up. Defend the bombs, and those are spread out. Well, let's start with this relatively easy one, I guess. And then maybe go for the hard one afterwards, because I need to go up here mainly. Okay, well now with my super powerful jet I can just totally annihilate both these dudes. And what do we want? Just shove this guy out of the way, or should I just fires projectiles that applies acid and pushes? Or should I just use my regular push? I should also push my jet to block a spawn. And also get my shield. It's probably not a terrible idea. And then just shove him in the sea. Okay, clean first turn. That's a new type of enemy. It's some kind of spore launcher. A blobber. Throws a sticky blob that will explode. Explodes, killing itself, damaging adjacent tiles. Kill it first to stop it. Or, you know, just don't bother. It's pretty much the same tactic as before. jet this guy, push that guy back, and then fire a missile to knock him into the ocean. No, except the mech, the missiles are going to get knocked away by that, although I can always use this instead. This unit is inflicted with acid. With its defences, corroding incoming weapon damage will be doubled. Okay. Good to know what that actually does. So I'm just going to annihilate this dude with this first shot before he even ends up in water. Oh, the water turned into acid. Oh yes, please do all stand on the bit that's going to collapse. Oh, yep. Basically don't have to do anything this turn. I guess you can just casually, you know, do some repair. And then that's it. Just end the turn and win. No, wait, I forgot about the fly one. Of course. Well, never mind. It's fine. He just left. Okay, got another grid. Defend the terraform the grassland back to desert. Because of course you want. Right, I see. They're trying to prevent the effect from using nice grasslands to build themselves up. Okay, so the question is, if on this map, for example, I attacked from here to here with the jet, shot the mountains, does that let me shoot two mountains in one maneuver? Because that might work. Let's try it. It's just an alpha scorpion, right? That's the just 3 damage. Oh right, that's gonna suck. Kind of need to kill that then. Now, can you jump out of that? Yes, you can. Okay. Okay, so if we swap the push mech and the rocket launcher, then I can push that out of the way, but then I can't use the rocket launcher to shoot this guy. Or I could put this guy in here and push all 3 of those. That guy wouldn't actually go anywhere from that though. Maybe fly over that with the jet and then use the rockets to kill at least the one that makes everyone explode. Well, no, we kind of want to use the rocket to... If I use the rocket to shoot that guy, so that will kill him and shove him back, and he'll explode, which should attack that as well, then the jet can fly over afterwards and put the smoke on that guy without it mattering. Although I will do 2 damage to my own thing. Not terrible, but not great either. Okay. Oh, it's an alpha scarab as well. Man, you ain't making this easy on me, are you? See, Jet can go and smoke that guy and that'll be fine. This dude can just push everything back. Also gets rid of one of the mountains that I need to destroy. Can you get anywhere useful? Not especially. Get a shot on the alpha scarab at least from back here. Oh god. This is getting quite dense with enemies. I think I'm probably going to lose a bit of defense grid at some point on this. Okay, where can you get to? You... So I can move him to here, shove this guy sideways to there, then jet over it to kill both of them. But then this base is going to get double attacked. Kind of need to move that alpha scarab sideways. At least. Yeah, we might end up taking 2 city damage on this one. Oh, actually, maybe only one, because I can get this dude with the rocket. And then get the bomb with the missiles. I mean, jet. Right, and if I can get one of the bits of mountain, that'd be real helpful. I love how I needed to kill 7 enemies and I managed to kill 3! 3 whole enemies! so if we use the rocket to shoot this guy into the bomb, that'll kill both of them. Then we can use this guy to shove them both back, which will also destroy a bit of mountain, so we can at least complete that objective, and that's pretty much all we can do. So the only attack we need to worry about is that one. Can I still get that with the jet from here? Destroy another bit of mountain, just for, you know, extra bonus points. Why not? Good enough, but not going to get a perfect island on this one. Did at least get the defense lab bonus, although that was by far the easiest part of that mission. Okay, who wants some more reactor? It's pretty much only health or movement, so not a particularly important choice. Although maybe I should start stacking it on this guy so we can potentially switch over to the +1 damage on the smoke. Okay, so we've got another hard mission, or an easy mission, or just regular missions. Can't reach this one. How hard is hard? Pretty hard. Well, I mean, that might not be so bad. The cities are all the way on the edge of the map. The train is obviously the main problem up the front. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to risk it. That map's quite spread out. Well, let's try the terraformer one then, I guess. Okay, so there's the terraformer. The question is, how does this actually function? Terraform units under your control during this mission. Use to turn grass tiles into sand tiles. Okay. Eradicate all life in front of the terraform. Including enemies. Okay, so I see how that works. Oh, and including mechs. I'm not sure that exactly counts as life, does it? Oh, right, I forgot about the exploding. Fire happens first? Yes, it does. So that guy will die, so he's irrelevant. So now we just shoot this other guy. And ideally stand somewhere where we're not going to be getting messed up by the terraformer on the next turn. Probably do this side, and then this side, and then the bag. Whoops. Oh. That was dumb. I forgot they still explode. Okay, well, you just sort of stand somewhere. Maybe block a spawn for the hell of it. No, maybe not that one. That's a bit out of the way. We probably actually want that enemy to spawn. just repair that bit of damage you took. You can actually just get your shield by hitting nothing. Oh yes, please do all stand in that terraformer zone. Because that will definitely, yeah, that will kill the bomb. And then next turn I can do this side. Okay, I can set this up to get... Wait, does the acid have... It's a projectile, so it should have infinite range, yeah. So if I move this guy back to here, then move this guy up to here and fire the acid first, then follow up with the missile, I should be able to kill it. Nice. And sandstorm the rest of this crap. Any other moves that we should do before the start of this next turn? Can reblock this spawn again. I mean, I do kind of want to lure all the enemies into the terraform zone, so maybe I can just park the jet like here, maybe. Well, he moved out of the zone. He tried to attack the terraformer, and he attacked it from the wrong place. So that will get these guys. So we could jet this bomb one. That guy's irrelevant. Although if I can push him into the acid, that would also help. Or I could just go here and smack that guy into the mountain instead. Kill these dudes. And then I guess I can use the rocket to shove this guy into the acid. Okay, let's get the terraforming done first, because I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to shove anyone into this square, so get that out of the way. Shoot that guy. Bump that guy off, and then just casually airstrike this last dude. Pretty good, apart from that bit where I killed my own building. we get one more, so we can manage to get up to Crater Bay. One of our Earth movers is filling in a chasm created by malfunctioning stabilizers. Make sure it stays in one piece. Yeah, that's might be annoying. Well, this video is going to run long. Let's see if we can actually finish the second island. Oh, and a time pod as well. Okay, so I should be able to just be able to go move here and push all of these guys into a variety of useful positions. One off a cliff, one out of its attack, two out of its attack. And thank God that gets rid of that annoying blob spawning guy. You can come down here, shoot that guy backwards onto that, and then Jet can deal with the bomb. Yes, please do continue standing directly next to this chasm. What would be an appropriate thing to do now? Just fire some smoke. Let's just go over it this way. We'll just randomly block another spawn, I guess. And maybe deploy some extra smoke. Okay, well, you guys are easy enough to push out. Although as an alternative I could acid one of them and then just take the other attack. No, I think pushing's probably the better option. Because I can actually just double strike those guys with the jet. Okay, jet's not going to be much help here. But I can just shove both those guys and shoot that one with the rockets. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just acid that dude and shoot that guy with the rockets. Because it would be the same difference, but I'll also get the acid on the tough guy. Not that it matters, it's victory in one turn. Okay, got another bit of grid and another time pod. What's in this one? A reactor and burning water. Artillery attack that sets 5 tiles on fire and does 1 self-damage. Okay. Well, I mean, I'd have to move the storm generator onto someone else if I was going to do that. We might as well put the extra reactor in here because we're still looking at getting the smoke damage up, I think. Seems to be the ideal plan for this squad. Alright, corporate tower, what have we got? Oh, this map looks familiar. If not exactly the same. Oh man, that's a terrible start, isn't it? Okay, so what do we need to do? Well, if we can shove one of them out of the way, then I can jet the other 2. That'll probably be a start. And then I'd have to use the rocket to finish off the blob. So shove that guy back 1. And then the trouble is that guy has a clear shot at that. Oh no, wait, because I'm going to jet it and then cancel its attack. Shove that guy back, get shield, jet across, and then artillery that blob. And in fact, I could acid instead of shielding, because that'll make that guy way easier to kill. Not really anywhere else I can shoot from that'll let me deploy more smoke in a useful position. Maybe up here, just for the heck of it. I feel like that's too far. Don't want to put my forces too far apart. Okay. So he's got 3 health left. This guy will die from a direct attack. So ideally, I think we want to put rocket here, shoot that dude. Move the shoving guy maybe up here and get shield, push that guy into the acid and then air attack across. Wait, but then I need jet to move first, don't I? If I shove this guy out of the way, I can get the rocket attack on from here, right? Okay, it's not going completely terribly. Oh, well, I knew that was coming. Well, artillery can finish that guy off, so that's fine. This guy doesn't even have to worry about the fact that he's getting attacked. He's got a shield, or he could just acid that dude back. Jet, however, not really going to be able to do anything with this arrangement. So maybe Jet smoke that dude. Move this guy up here, acid shot that guy into that guy to deal damage, and then rocket the last guy. Oh crap, that guy's gonna explode, isn't he? Yep, he sure is. Not really a problem. Okay, one turn. Push that guy into that guy. I mean, it's mostly irrelevant. I don't think anything is particularly going to happen importantly on this turn. May as well try to kill what I can. Sweet! Success! Okay, what we got in reputation before we end this episode? Okay, we've got the punch fist, but that's useless because I don't have that kind of mech. Protect a tile by damaging and pushing adjacent tiles. Wait, is that just default artillery? Oh no, wait, I see the damage happens on the outer tiles rather than the center tile. Well, that's pretty sweet, but I don't know if that would be better than my heavy artillery. Also, it doesn't make smoke like this does. That's another prime weapon. Call in an airstrike on a single tile anywhere on the map for 1 damage and a push. Don't think I'm going to use the flame mortar, so we can probably just get rid of that. So the idea might be if we got rid of the kickoff boosters, off whichever units that's on, move passive smoke onto that slot, and then have the cluster artillery as an option on the artillery unit. But I've already started putting reactor points into the artillery unit for the smokes upgrade. No, I think we might have to just go with like double reactor and 2 points of grid. Just commit to what we're already using. Okay, so if you put in one more, we can take those off and put this on. Which makes my smoke more powerful. Do we want to give you back one of those? Possibly. I feel like the jet could use some more movement range, because it doesn't really have that much. I guess because this pilot doesn't get movement upgrade unlike these two. So they've already upgraded to 4, whereas this guy starts at 4 and doesn't get any more. By completing 2 islands, you unlock Pinnacle Robotics. After securing 2 core islands, the final mission is available to complete. The difficulty of this battle scales to your current progress. Fighting it now will be as much of a challenge as The difficulty of this battle scales to your current progress. Fighting it now will be as much of a challenge as attempting it after securing additional islands. That seems to counteract itself, doesn't it? I guess it means to say that the difficulty will be proportional to how many islands you've secured, right? Because if I went and did the 3rd island, then all the enemies would upgrade, and then the final mission would be the equivalent of the 3rd island enemies. So in theory, doing the final mission immediately is easier, but you don't get as high a score, which makes sense, I guess. And also, since there seems to be achievements for doing 2, 3, and 4 island saving runs, then I guess that would make sense. Well, this video's already gone on far too long, so we'll save my first shot at the last mission for the next video, I suppose. Even if it might turn out to be quite a short one, depending on how difficult it is or if I die immediately. So, for the end of this video, let's bring on the text. Facebook.com/happysaladnet is the Facebook, Outsidecast Twitter, happysalad.net is our website, and there's a podcast that we do where we talk about games a lot for a couple of hours. And obviously, the YouTube channel is where you're watching this. So if you want to see more, because I'll probably be doing more, and all our other videos that we upload occasionally, subscribe to the channel and whatnot. Okay, and that's it for this video. Goodbye.